Hey there everybody, how you doing? I am Francis and welcome back to Corpse Party Blood Drive. Last episode we found Mayu, but she has no face and tried to kill us. We escaped Mayu, but we found Yuki and a dude with a hammer, and Ayumi may now be dead. Either way, we did unlock a new chapter, chapter 2, so let's take a look at this, shall we? Respective desires. Hello? Spiritual reporter, witnesses to these brutal attacks. Oh, okay. Today's eyewitness info comes from the residential home near Nidro Station. Can you hear me at the studio, Mr. Minia? On this map, we marked the locations of most of the recent bizarre deaths that have occurred throughout this area. As you can see, the sudden death of a female middle schooler just the other day occurred not far from here, in the Mijiro area. Yeah, I can see that. Apparently there's been 23 deaths there and only there. All the other locations don't have any markings. Yes, the police are investigating all possibilities on both the suicide and homicide spectrum. However, literally snapping a person's spine in two is a seemingly impossible prospect. And the mystery is compounded by the fact that outside their broken backs, these victims suffer no other wounds whatsoever. Are you saying their spines may have somehow snapped on their own, as opposed to being broken by someone else? Well, yeah, that's true when you think about it. If these were like a murder or like a suicide, it's hard to believe it's only the spine that would be broken, right? That's right, it's been theorized that this may be some form of strange new disease that affects a person's bone structure. Only the spine, though. All this happening in a humble place like Mijiro, which remains quiet and friendly despite its placement along the Yamanote train route toward Ikukuro and Toshiba Ward. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering all these words. I'm trying my best with these names, okay? Oh. We give our regards to those affected by this tragedy, and hope for a swift end to the macabre epidemic. TV's on, huh? Guess she's home. I was about to head into her room and scold her for wasting electricity like that, but was sidetracked when I heard the fax machine accept the call and begin printing. Once the contents have been fully transmitted, I grabbed the printer from the machine and took a look at it. Product order sheet, as expected. PL Promotion CO Inc. Wouldn't CO and Inc kind of be, contradictory? Don't run the right perfect life anymore, I guess, but wouldn't she add the CO to it? The company of hers is quite the enterprise, it would seem. I don't know what PL Promotions is, but I'm guessing, I guess. You would know more about it than me. Oh, that's who's talking, okay. Is she gonna find out that she's been had and her stone is no more? I sat down in a chair at my desk and produced the pouch containing the Everafter Stone. Or rather, the pouch that was supposed to contain the Everafter Stone. Yep, she's about to find out. Once I slit it open and turned it upside down, however, a plain, ordinary marble rolled out instead. Oh, Yoshiki, did you really think that was gonna trick her? My? Well played, Kishinuma. Oh, okay, didn't wait for her that much. Not that it matters. I took the red box out of my bag and shuffled through the shattered pieces of rock inside, ultimately finding what I sought, a clump of white crumpled paper. Carefully unfolding it, I produced another 2 Everafter Stones. Oh, she already had another copy of them, okay. Virtually identical to the ones now in Ayumi and Yoshiki's possession. Well, Ayumi and Yoshiki don't even have them anymore. That mysterious boy does. I already forget his name, though. I found another pair, you see. I slid the stones together in their proper positions, then sat back down and stared intently at them as they glowed menacingly from my desk. I was planning to go to Heavenly Host with or without you after all. I guess we're even now. Huh? My phone buzzed, alerting me that I just received an email. Oh, The center display simply read, star, star, star. Mystery person. Subject, whereabouts known. Body of message, Book of Shadows is in a nirvana. Obtain it and you'll be handsomely rewarded. See spirit item auctions, powered by Food Hork. Well, now she knows where it is. Spirit item auctions, huh? Wish I knew where this info was coming from. Heh! Either way, the Book of Shadows location has now been confirmed, and the timing couldn't be any better. It'll be a race then, since I was just about to head to the Nirvana myself anyway. Quick! The air around me was growing heavier as the stones pumped the room full of unholy energy. Just waiting for the magic words to whisk me away. I grinned, then separated them. You getting scared? Heh, let's see. If I can get the Book of Shadows before poor little Ayumi does. I never truly intended to work with those two. I really just wanted to get closer to them. For this task, the observer and I will be more than sufficient enough. We just need to act before that meddlesome girl finds out I have these. Oh, she's gonna find out when she finds out you're there. Although she might not, because as far as we know, Ayumi is dead, but I don't think she's dead because she's one of the main characters of this game, you know. Like in the original Quartz Party, well, Satoshi was kind of more the main character, but the story seems to focus around Satoshi and Naomi and Ayumi the most, so quite arguably they're the three most important characters in this game, therefore I don't think Ayumi's really dead. I clasped my hands together, planted my elbows on the desk, shut my eyes, and rested my chin on my thumbs as I attempted to sort out my next move. A wry grin slowly crept across my face. This isn't like me at all, is it? Consuming myself with one single objective for this long? Sorry, Ayumi, but you can't bring people back from the dead with black magic. It's just not that simple. I rocked back and forth in my chair and let out a long sigh. It had been quite a day, hasn't it? Articles of the deceased, though, are another matter entirely. I simply must bring back a spirit item imbued with the soul of its owner. A vessel through which he or she can speak. I smiled again as I stretched my arms. Maybe I can pack my good friend Naho into a spirit item and make her part of my collection. This hobby of mine has turned me into a monster, but I just can't wait! I contorted my body to get a better view of a picture frame I positioned on the corner of my desk. It was just about the cheapest photo frame money could buy, totally not in keeping with anything else in my room. It housed the very first photo sticker I'd ever taken with Naho and Sayaka. Well, we know those two. The two of them were smiling and hugging each other, while I was awkwardly standing behind them, looking a little sheepish. It was the first and only time we'd ever gotten our photo taken together. I guess the planets must have aligned just right for us that day. I took the frame in both hands and studied it intently. Then after I don't know how long, I noticed that the figures in it were getting kind of blurry. I wanted nothing more than to hear their voices again. I rubbed my eyes and realized that my biggest wish was just to talk with them. Just one more time. Naho. I don't know what came over me, but I just started hugging the frame. No more words, no more movement. I just sat there with my friends. Welcome back, Hello? With a start, I separated myself from the photo and clumsily placed the frame back on my desk. Who's there? What do you want? Don't just let yourself in my room. Oh, Kuon. She's a part of this? It's been a while, I had some time on my hands, so I decided to stop in. Have you been doing well? Or not so well, perhaps? Don't you worry, I've been doing just fine, but you? You need to stop leaving the TV on. It'll attract spirits. Oh. Oh, these two live together, so there's obviously some kind of connection between Aiko and Kuon. Is Kuon your mother? Oh my, I'm very sorry. I just get so lonely when I'm here by myself, so I turn it on for noise. I see, that's interesting. I stood up and tried to push past her into the hallway. Heh, will you just let me through? I'm thirsty. Here. She's right for everything. God love Kiran. With a slightly embarrassed smile, Kuan revealed a glass of barley tea that she'd been hiding behind her back. You always did have a knack for knowing what people want right when they want it. It's a little off-putting. Do I? I just figured you'd probably be thirsty. That's all. Yeah, but you knew what she wanted. With a smirk, I took the glass from her and chugged the tea. Gulp, 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 gulp. As I drank, I found myself eyeing the white wristwatch on her arm. The softly glowing blue numerals on its display were surprisingly fetching. This was clearly not a cheap watch. I don't know how you do it. Working as a bigwig CEO and moonlighting as a high school teacher, it's pretty impressive stuff. No, it's nothing. I just like making people happy, that's all. Always the same with her. She has no idea what kind of burden her effortless genius places on all the people around her. And on top of all that, my older sister here was also astoundingly sensitive to spiritual energy as well. She certainly didn't leave a lot left for me to specialize in. Ah, so she's your sister. I knew there was a connection between these two. I was kind of thinking it was more of a mother-daughter relationship, but no, it's sisters. Okay. Becoming CEO has actually made my day job a lot easier, giving me the opportunity to achieve that old dream of becoming a teacher. I consider myself rather blessed. Kuan clasped her hands together in front of her, almost as if in prayer. She wasn't acting, she truly was happy. Well, that's good. Thank you for the tea. I'll be heading out now. A little too happy. I didn't need to feed the beast with a dismissive gesture. I handed her my glass and began packing my bag. I couldn't stick around any longer. What are those stones? I'm sensing a very significant power from them. Oh. What do you care? Leave me alone. Oh, that changed her expression. Like she was all smiles up till now. My sister was better than me in practically everything. I wasn't about to let her horn in on this now too. I tried to maintain a cold, tough exterior as I finished gathering my things. Inside, I honestly felt kind of bad, but I couldn't let up. You need to stop worrying about me. I'll see you again, okay? In like half a year, probably. Good luck with your work, by the way. Okay. Thanks. See ya. And there she goes. Hey, I think I might be in love with someone. Oh! Who? I certainly wasn't expecting that. I spun on my heels and looked Kuan straight in her eyes. Her cheeks were rosy red. I'd never seen her this way before. Oh, you gonna let us in on who it is? Really? That's good to hear. But I wasn't going to let her pull me in. I continued to be as cold as I could muster without her speaking in short, broken sentences. Finally, without another word, I managed to escape. But I want to know who it was. Kuan and I lived on the 40th floor of a rather high-class apartment building. But Kuan was always busy with her work at PL Promotions CO Inc., so she spent most nights at company housing instead. Oh, okay. That made this apartment more or less a single for me. It was all mine. But now Kuan was working a second job as a teacher too. It's like there was no talent she didn't possess. I called it impressive before, but honestly, it was kind of creepy. Oh, hi. Satoshi? Oh, you're not Satoshi. You're another new person. Niwa. Haruyuki, did I keep you waiting? Alright, so your name is Inumaru, okay. Oh, no, not at all. You're going though, right, Niwa? I'm ready. Let's do this. Sayaka, please be alive. I'm coming for you. I got water and food. Naho's friend Sayaka Uui. She's definitely cute. So much so that she actually did some modeling. Well, I didn't know that about her. I just knew she was a reporter. She was always right by Naho's side. supporting her in everything she did, including her spiritual investigations. And right at Sayaka's side, always constantly confessing his undying love and devotion, was her classmate Hiroyuki here. He's got good spiritual sensitivity, but, well, he's a bit overly optimistic. Notoriously so. And Sayaka never took his advances pretty seriously. Not that that has ever stopped him, though. Wait for me, Sayaka. I hate seeing a light like this die out. It's painful to watch. Hiroyuki? I haven't confirmed this for certain, but based on my intel, Naho is already dead. Which means Sayaka might also. Well, you know, you should probably be prepared for the pasta. She's not dead! Seinoki was with her. So if Seinoka died, then I'm certain she died shielding Sayaka from harm. And if she did, then we have to be doubly sure we save her. So that Seinoki won't have died in vain. Oh, you poor fool, that is not how it went down. Naho died succumbing to the darkening after killing Kabiki, and then Ayumi finished her off by, revealing what she did in her final moments of life. Sayaka was long dead before that. Sayaka was spiritual away to Heavenly Host, and she was not prepared for what there was there. I admire you for thinking that Sayaka had the ability to survive on her own there without Naho, but I get the desire to believe that, but if Naho Sanoki of all people died in there, what possible chance do you think a normal human could have? Good point. Ugh. Oh, it's you again. You got no business over there, Aiko Niwa. The expedition is pointless. Stand down. Magari Mizuki. Well, we know her name now. How'd she find out? Damn, she's fast. You can't hide anything from her. I know you. You're transferred in recently. I'll give you one thing, Aiko Niwa. You did well finding a viable means of getting into the Nirvana. I've warned you countless times not to try getting the better of me, however. So what's it gonna be? How about you hand those stones over to me like a good little girl? What? I don't think so. I have plans of my own for them. Well, I can't use Ayumi Shinozaki's anymore, since that shit-ass hoodie punk got the jump on them. So the ones you got are my only options now, aren't they? And I'm through with failure. Hand them over or I kill you. Simple, no? Or you can spirit yourself away and get killed by the spirits there. Always an option too. Got the jump on them. So Ayumi is alright in Heavenly Host then? Yep. Mizuki, you're... Shut up, or I'll kill you too. You peasants should just let yourselves be slaves to fate like everyone else. It's a hell of a lot easier. Wow. I feel so called out, like all of humanity, she just called us all out. What are you saying? Isn't it customary to address upperclassmen with some modicum of respect? May I remind you, I'm a year ahead of you, and frankly, I never much cared for you to begin with. Uh-oh. You're just making it easier to justify slicing you to ribbons. Keep on fanning the flames, upperclassman Aiko. It's your funeral. And it's our goodbye. Hold on to me, Hiroyuki. Oh, they're just gonna spirit themselves out of here. Why doesn't she just jump in a force field with them? Is this? You owe me. I gave you that info on Yoshi Shinozaki. Or is money all you care about, you filthy gold digger? Don't you know? The Book of Shells is over there. Once I get my hands on it, I'll be happy to sell it to you for the right price. Hiya! Nirvana, I summoned the dead. Did she get spirit away with them? Yep, she's in Heavenly Host. Wait, no, she's not. She's still in the same area. Success! Unbeknownst to me, At least for another few moments, Magari had managed to snatch the two Everafter Stones from my hands at the last possible moment. They were now in her possession. Oh, well, she's about to join us in Heavenly Host then. They're mine! I can't believe it! Now I can jump to the Nirvana anytime I like! I think I've earned myself some free time! She's like a devil, like, did you see that weapon she was holding? Hard to believe Ayumi Misuto beat me to the punch though. Who else survived in Nirvana again? There was Yoshiki, there was Yuka, there was Satoshi, and there was Naomi. That is incredible that she's walking with her eyes closed. Or at least she did for like a few steps there. Alright, that little fungus made it back too, didn't he? Perfect! I know just the person I can send to look in on her. Are you talking about Naomi or Yuka? Oh, hello. Meanwhile... Yeah, they lost their stones though, so they're not leaving. Is this Heavenly Host? Yep, this is it. Ow. What is this? Where are the stones? Yeah, you lost them. My palm had a curvy straight cut all the way across, practically bisecting my hand. It was bleeding quite a bit and hurt like hell. Oh, hello. At least we didn't get separated. I quickly searched my pockets, but there was no traces of the Everafter Stones. They were gone. Which means unless you find Ayumi, you're not getting out of here. Oh wait, no, Ayumi doesn't have the stones either. That hooded boy does that I don't remember the name of. Niwa? Uh-oh. I saw what happened just before we jumped. Mizuki managed to swipe the stones from her with her side. Without those stones, we can't go back. We'll be trapped here forever. We will? Yep. But no, we'll be fine. A girl named Ayumi should have the R pair. We just need to meet up with her before she leaves here, and we can tag along. What makes you think she's gonna wanna help you though? Okay, but Niwa, before that... We should look for her. She's in here, right? Sayaka? Yes, we'll look for her on the way. Typical Haruyuki. Thy love before thine own self. I mean, she's already dead. And she's in a basement, you're not gonna find her. It's awfully dark here. Should I light one of my candles? Yes? No need for that, Niwa. Fire is dangerous, so here, take this instead. A flashlight! Haruyuki pulled a monstrously huge flashlight from his back pocket, then shone it up from under his chin, campfire tale style. He started making faces, obviously hoping I'd be amused. But I wasn't, not in a place like this. Yeah, I think that'll work. Whenever I did that to Sayaka, no matter how down and dumb she was, she'd always crack a smile. I'd get kicked black and blue afterward, but it was totally worth it. Well, you get a worse fate here in Heavenly Host, now you know. That's why I brought it. Never considered a spiritual plane like this might be pitch black though. Guess I thought I had without even knowing it. If I were Sayaka, I'd be thrilled to have a childhood friend who was so utterly devoted to me. I wonder what it is she doesn't like about him. Cause she likes Naho more. Oh, nothing. Come on, let's go. I came here to find some physical remnant of Naho, and to track down the grimoire known as the Book of Shadows. Haruyuki came along to find Sayaka, and in order to get back to our own world, we have no choice but to locate Ayumi Shinazaki as well. Guess we have our work cut out for us. Yeah, and she's after the Book of Shadows as well, remember? Oh yeah, we can swap party members in this! Because now, unlike with Ayumi, we have actually more than one person. So we push R to switch our character. When traveling in a party of two or more, press the switch button to swap out your lead character. Whoever takes the lead will be more susceptible to incurring damage from traps or hazards, so be sure to keep track of your party members' HP and switch leaders as necessary. So yeah, it's the leader that only takes damage, so I can see how swapping our leader can be useful. And right now we all have full health, so it doesn't really matter who we play as. There is a candle here though. And save on a new empty slot. There we go. And that is where we are going to stop for today. So thank you everyone for joining me in Combat the Corpse Party Blood Drive. Hope you guys are enjoying this, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a nice day. Bye everybody.